but you love to hate. Shake 'em up like a quake. Pop your feelings and turn and dispose 'em like haters I throw away. I'm forever blessed. Got the spirit that's wholly controlling me. I ain't gotta coordinate. I just sit back and buckle my belt and I'm ready to blaze in the stars of my destination. Melted broadcast, open vision. Melted broadcast, open vision. Melted broadcast, open vision. Melted broadcast, open vision. What's going on, everyone? This is Tony Mars
And Mary Bly.
with the Melted Broadcast, and welcome to our first ever the Melted Broadcast Supernatural Spotlight.
Yes, so let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing. So we decided that we were going to go weekly with this, and what we wanted to do is show you guys footage of and experiences of what Tony and I have been experiencing. So we're going to do weekly lives, and then we're going to show real live footage that we took. This isn't video footage from anybody else. This is what we've captured, um, and it's going to be from friends and family that allow us and give us permission to show their footage as well. So we hope that you guys tune in, and the only thing that we ask is that you don't have to agree with us, but you definitely keep an open mind. There's a lot of experiencers out there that are going through similar situations and have a few platforms to go to, because of the judgment and stuff like that. So just have an open mind with us. And respect. Well, have respect for everybody, just like we have respect for everybody else. And this platform is definitely for experiencers and anybody who's curious. If you have questions, please ask us. Interact with us. We'll be glad to answer anything that you guys have questions about. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Tony, so he can let us know about his experience that happened on July 4th.
All right, and thank you, Mary. And just like Mary said, feel free to interact with us. During these episodes that we put out. If you have evidence that's similar to our evidence, hop on the chat, um, shoot us a message. We'll even bring you up on video. And we could have a discussion, kind of similar to our roundtable discussions that we did previously with the Method broadcast, but this one's going to be purely evidence based. And like she said, this is real footage shot by us. This isn't something that we picked out of a website. So with that being said, we'll start off with July 4th. It was 3 a.m. I wanted to attempt to smoke a brisket. I've attempted 3 times prior to that, and I messed up all 3 times. But I don't like to quit. Plus, I like to cook. So that's what was going on. So I'm sitting out there setting everything up, getting ready. It's 3 in the morning, super dark outside. I go to the side of the house, look up, and well, you guys will see right now. UFO sighting. Look, as you can see in the video, there's one, two, three, four, five, and then another one pops up on the top right, and then right above the tree. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it real quick. So, whenever I first saw this, I'm kind of taken back a bit. I'm kind of like a shock, like, oh, you know, shit, like UFOs, UFOs. I even started saying it out loud, and then, the back of my mind is, let me go get Mary, so she could witness this too. So I go wake her up. She comes running out. I'm like, UFO sighting, UFO sighting. I got it, I got it. By the time we had got back outside, there was only three of them and they were forming a triangle, and the one from the left and the one from the right shot out real fast across the neighborhood, and then the main one at the very bottom, which I'm gonna go ahead and play. You can see the bottom left, how it's pulsating, really bright. That one just stayed there, stationary, and then little by little, kind of like drifted. away, but it was there for like 3 hours. So that's when it first started. Mary.
Yeah. Did you, so he did wake me up. He woke me up, and I went out there, and I was kind of when I went out there, I didn't see all seven because there was actually eight. So if we can count them in the video, there's eight. But by the time I went out there, two of them had just shot out of sight, right? And the main one stayed centered, and I stayed frozen, and I was trying to talk to Tony, but I couldn't comprehend what it was happening, so I couldn't find the words for it to come out. I actually said, "Go, get my phone," and he grabbed my phone, and I was able to record. Now, I have recordings of this, and I use an iPhone 15, so it's not that great, but I did get video footage, and I'm going to present that here. Um, but let me cue that up real quick. But I was kind of just shocked at what I was seeing, and I can see it pulsating. Um, it was definitely pulsating, and what caught my attention was the colors. The colors it was just changing in so many different colors, and it was pulsating. But let me show you my footage real quick. So let me mute that. That's
So I
the main.
believe that's the same orb, right?
Yeah, that's the one from July 4th. That's the one
Okay.
that's the main one that stayed. So I'm going to play it so you guys can see. This is the very first, you can see it, red. And sorry, I was kind of nervous looking at this. My heart was racing. I had this nauseousness come over me, and I stayed like that for several hours. But by the time I got out, there was like four something, and I stayed out recording that until a little over 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And so what I decided to do was, and I'm going to show you the photos from this. And what I did was I played the video, right? I played the video on my iPhone, and then what I did was I screenshot. Well, this is the wrong one. This is from the 8th, but I'll go ahead and do this one because it's the same orb I keep seeing. But let me pause it. So I had to do this in the video, but it changed colors, and I could see it from the sky, but when you look at my video footage, you can definitely see all the colors and the shapes. Now it's the same one. Now I have tic tac shape, what we call tic tac shape ones, and I have those, and they're in here. Um, it felt like I still wasn't comprehending, you know, um, what I was witnessing. I just know, okay, that's definitely not a star. As humans, how we do it, right? When it can't be explained, we try to. So what I was trying to do is weed out everything that it possibly could be. Uh,
Process of elimination.
right, but this isn't a star. Like, it's not a star. I don't care what anybody tells me. So let
And
me show
yeah,
you. Let me go on and show these videos. The so look at this one, right? What I could see when I was trying to explain it on one of the spaces, I was saying they're like lights. So it reminds me of like LED lights, right? It's not a drone, okay? So that's I've already eliminated that. It's not a
yeah,
star.
and
We
and people
eliminated
and
that.
people have told us that too. Like it's just a drone and this and that, and trying to debunk us already. But this
Right.
clearly, isn't that.
Right. And later on this live, we're going to show you why. Okay. But again, this is very beginning of when these things started happening to me. After the 4th, it was like 2 days later. So July 6th, I was dead asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. And anybody that knows me, and Tony can confirm, do not wake me up in my sleep. I love my sleep. But I I don't know what it was that I just jumped out of bed. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing I said, "They're here," and I ran outside and I grabbed I have so much footage, guys, and it took me forever just to try and get some of this together for tonight. But I have a lot of footage. And it was out there, and I have footage of that too. But let me go on to the next one. So you see, it's changing different colors. It's the same orb.
Wait, go back real quick. So, or stop
Sure.
right there. So with these, also what I wanted to mention. So these orbs, like, yes, clearly, you guys can see it's orb. Whenever we're looking at it close up, in the pictures, it was like, the best way I could describe it was, it's a ball with a triangle or a square in the inside, like 4 points or 3 points, and it's just like this electric energy, this electric charge, rapidly, like, just spinning.
Yeah.
And what's also crazy in some of these videos, you guys see the sky, you guys see the orb, but then there's a empty spot, a black hole. Maybe kind of like if it was coming in and out of, if maybe this reality or something. Maybe it was like,
Like a portal.
yeah, like it's like a portal.
Hmm.
And there's in a lot of these pictures, you guys are gonna see that.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I did notice on. I mean, so count from July 4th to not last night. I didn't see nothing last night, but the day before, every night I was out there with my iPhone and taking video. And then what I would do with the videos is I would just play it frame by frame, and I'd zoom in and I'd snapshot the pictures, which is why I leave it on there for the date. This was for August 8th, and I'll show you the video for August 8th. But yeah, we can go on. This actually has, if I remember correctly, this had like 6 points, 6 or 7 points to it. Like you see one there, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 points.
Yeah.
But we'll go on. Yeah.
And that's another thing. It would change from like 3 points to 4 points, 5 points to 6 points. It would,
Hmm.
be elongated. Perfect example. This picture right here. Clearly,
Hmm.
it's a tic tac. It doesn't have that bright essence to it. Like the other ones did. It's just, the transformation of it was crazy. And you know this is this is real footage. This isn't, again, stuff that we just pulled from somebody else or some website. This is really happening, in our backyard.
Right. All right. So then we'll move on to a few more photos here. See there, it's changing different colors, and I wish I could zoom this in, but this is another oval shape like tic tac, right? And then you can see lights like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like the little circles that remind me of lights. Okay, uh, I don't know what star in this universe changes like that, but I'm not an astrologer, but I don't. And see, here's that dark spot again. So I haven't edited these photos. I haven't done anything. I probably should have to make these brighter. I don't know, but this is just raw, untouched screenshots
Yeah.
from my video that I'm going to show you for August 8th. Okay. All right. So here's this one. It's the same. It's so just to clarify, this is the same orb. It's not
Yep.
different. It just changes its shapes or different colors. That's what I'm getting here on my iPhone.
Yeah. So it's a video that she shot, and as
Hmm.
she was looking at it, she was like, screenshot, 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 screenshot,
Yeah,
and
and
this is what she
you
caught.
yeah, and you can see the bottom. There's, I mean, I was screenshotting. Some of these videos are 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and I was just screenshotting a whole bunch, right? Just screen. And some were blurry, and so that's why I didn't pick those. But I'm just that's what you see at the bottom of this from the screenshot. That's what all those are. Is just, and you down there, even at the bottom, you can see the different colors. All right, so we'll go on. Look at that one. And
That one's
again,
crazy.
there's that. Yeah, there's that little black spot there. That's clear. That's clear, right?
Yeah. That- It's
It's crazy to me.
yeah, it's so
Here's
crazy because
here's
it's like it's coming, like literally, it's coming in and out of reality to us.
Right. So here you can see more of the points around. You see the red, and then in the center is yellow. Um, and you can see kind of the points in there as well. All right, let's go on. And that one, there's that one, and see, there's that black spot near it again. So I would definitely, and then this one. Now this one
Oh,
I did darken it up to make this a little bit more, you know, defined and brighter.
and
But
with that
that,
one, you could definitely see more of a body to it.
yeah, you know, people were telling me, I stopped telling like certain people because they were telling me, oh, it's just a star. Oh, it's a drone. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Not after not after
Nah,
we show y'all later in the
y'all just
life.
wait.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
and 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 this stuff this has happened ever since July 4th,
Yes.
whenever we had the big sighting. Ever since then, this stuff has been appearing every day. And even with me, it's like it follows me. I leave to work in the
Hmm.
morning, I drive to the end of the neighborhood, it's right there. Clear sky, no stars in the sky, and you got this big thing pulsating. I get to
Hmm.
work, we're setting up. I go outside real quick, I look up in the sky, it's right there pulsating. And I'm just thinking to myself, like how does nobody else see this? Like this is crazy,
Right.
and how come this is not being talked about?
Well, they're probably just not ready to receive the gift, you know.
Yeah,
Uh, all right.
it's a
So
shame.
I think it's a shame. I think that's all for that. For yeah, that's it for these. So now I will show you. That's not the video. I will show you guys the video for August 8th so that you can see. This is where I actually got the video footage from. So let me mute that. All right. Now these
Real quick.
pulsate. Uh-huh.
No, I was gonna say real quick. The reason she's muting these videos is because you know, we're seeing these things and we're flipping out and we're like going back and forth with each other. So there's
Yes.
gonna be a lot of muting of these
So
videos.
I have to be, especially, but listen, I'm human. I love cussing. All right. So these videos, it will show the ugly side of my what comes out of my mouth. Okay. So I'm muting the videos for sure. So nobody wants to hear all this craziness,
Yeah, we try
unless
not to
you're a
cuss here on the
sailor.
Melting Podcast.
We try not to. We try not to. But so let me play this video for you guys. You can see it changing colors. This is the same orb. This is the one from August 8th that I took. I mean, I have my phone here. I can show you all my stuff. But check it out. Okay. So you see it? You see the colors, it's how it's changing. Now I have really bad eyesight, so I wear glasses and I can see. It was so clear to me what I was seeing. It's like I
Yeah,
didn't even need the glasses to look at what I was seeing. I would have to just take them off. Like, oh my gosh, I can really see what's going on.
and then also on some of the videos,
Hmm.
she has this orb that's just of course they're pulsating, but then other little orbs will come in and out of the picture, like
Yeah,
they're interacting with each other.
yeah. I have a lot of
Matter of
that
fact,
footage.
yeah, in that video right there, if you look at the bottom, kind of to the right of the
Let's
middle,
okay. Let's play that again.
yeah,
All right.
and it's
Oh,
pulsating
I
as well.
see the bottom. Yeah, yeah, it comes
Yep,
in.
and then one right
Um,
there. Yep.
oh, I see that. Yeah. So there's a lot of footage I have, and I'll share. You know, as time goes on, I'll be sharing those as well. Um, and you will see. I mean, just look at that. Look at the colors. Come on, right? There's no denying. But
It's
yeah, I
it's
will
time to stop
share the
being a
videos.
skeptic.
It's time, people. Um, I had to. There's a lot going on. I've been drawn out there at certain times because I feel like they're here. and I can't. There's no rhyme or reason. I can't tell you, what it is. It just makes me wake up. And for a while there, I was waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, to go outside because I knew that this orb was there. Now, I don't see it every day, but as time goes on, I'm seeing it frequently, more and more and more. Um, you know, I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to, learn, and I'm new in my journey, but I'm also learning that our ancestors were ET. So that's what I believe. So I thank them for allowing me to see them, and I feel like it's my ancestors communicating with me. But we'll get into that in another episode. um, so the equipment, do you want to tell them about what we've upgraded to?
Okay, so we're seeing all this stuff, every night, and of course, we're recording it on the phone. But I'm thinking like, how can we get a better video of this, a better picture of this? So I mean, we tried cameras, it didn't work. I bought a freaking drone with two cameras on it, and I was in the mindset already, like, you know what? I don't care if we lose it. Let's shoot it up with the cameras facing up as high as high as we can, and we'll
Hmm.
we'll go back and look at the footage. That didn't happen because our trees in the backyard. I kept messing up the drone, but you guys could see where my mindset was at already with trying to get this evidence. So we ended up getting a Celestron telescope, which is a Celestron StarSense Explorer DX. So the first night we get it, we see the our nightly visitor. We point up the telescope. We see we don't have video footage of that because we didn't have what we have now. But it was like six lights. It looked like a star. We zoomed in. It was like six lights in a perfect circle. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is for real. Like now the wheels are turning. How can I get this on camera?
Hmm.
Mary tried putting her phone to the eye of the telescope. It was a no go. So I went and got this Wi-Fi telescope camera, model number SVEP01. If you guys want to check that out, this is what we used. And the way you operate it, that goes over the islands. You turn on the Wi-Fi, you clamp it down, and you shoot the video.
Yeah, it connects to your
So
phone, the app.
so we're gonna show you, what we caught with that, but also this hasn't been used yet. We got this today. We'll probably test this out tonight, and the evidence that we do get will probably be on the next episode next weekend. Maybe next weekend because we're gonna go see Ancient Aliens live here in
Whoop,
Houston.
whoop.
Yeah. So
Yes, I'm so excited for that.
so we got a night vision camera. This is pretty expensive and it's
Hmm.
really good. So we haven't tested it out yet. We're gonna test this out tonight and see what we get. So let's go ahead and show that first video of our first real
Yes.
video footage of the orb up close.
Right.
HD baby.
Before I show that, though, I want to go back to the telescope before the camera when we did see I feel like it's the same orb, but when we saw it, he looked into it and he says, "Are you ready?" And I said, "Okay, let me see, let me see." I did not understand, and that's when I was trying to, with my phone, trying to put it on the lens to take it, video. But I was so shocked at what I saw. I thought that the Celestron was, I don't know, broken, malfunction, or something. But let me show y'all the video. Let me mute that.
So in this
Now,
first
let me pause
video,
that.
we're yeah, we're still trying to adjust the camera. If this is the
Right.
first video, you'll be able to see that there's a line going
Hmm.
vertical and one horizontal. And I mean, come on, look at that
This is okay. So,
circle with the circle in the middle. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say for everybody to bear with us because that's when you were adjusting the telescope, so it was moving. But I want everybody to know the night of this that we took this, I do have footage from my phone shooting it, and it's not this is nothing compared to the telescope and the camera that you connect to the lens to see it. So now I can see this orb clearly. Um, but let
Yeah.
me play the video.
So what we're seeing here is what we were showing earlier with the screenshots, but with HD telescope camera.
Right. So it's the same orb. Just the difference is you can see how different it is from the iPhone camera to the telescope with the camera attached to it. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, look at those colors. So this is I'm like so speechless when I see this because it's nothing compared to I mean, my phone is nothing compared to this. All right. So do you want to show the photo or do you want me to bring up the other
Not go ahead
video?
and play the other ones. And just so you guys know, this is just the beginning. We're gonna start doing a lot more of this, and going out there, going to different spots, and sky watching with the equipment that we have. So we're gonna try to bring you guys the best evidence possible and the clearest evidence possible.
Yeah, this was shot so September the 8th.
And
So it is
whenever I'm
moving.
readjusting the camera,
Yeah.
like you said, bear with us. All the motions are backwards, so it's moving this way, and I'm trying to move it, the opposite way with the telescope, and so it gets kind of confusing. So it gets a little
Yeah.
crazy, especially later on whenever you guys see our other footage.
Right. I mean, so you know what this reminds me of what it looks like? You know the what is this like the it's not tennis, but it's like birdie. It's got the little rubber thing at the end with the little net and you hit it up with the paddle. I forgot what you call it.
Yes,
It's like
it's kind of like tennis. I know exactly what you're talking about.
right, because it's got the little center there. Now, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see. In the center where you see it might look like some white or something that reminds me like of the electrical charges going through, and then you can see the breakage in that orb where you see the lines in a circle, and then you see lines coming down off of, on the sides of it. Can y'all see that? Can you see that?
Yeah, for sure.
So let's finish playing that. Look at the colors. That's awesome, right? It gets even more exciting here towards the end. So hang on.
Yeah, and so if we were to zoom out, of course it's not zoomed out here, but when we do zoom out and the camera's facing at what we're looking at, it looks, I guess, what people would be like, oh, that's the star, but it's pulsating, and I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
This is up close footage. But matter of fact, with the telescope right behind me.
So Dave says, looks like a biblical angel, how they are pictured as an eye in its center. I mean, it's beautiful, Dave. I
Yeah,
mean, the colors, even the colors are so pretty. Like, I love the colors.
yeah. And thank
All
you,
right.
Dave, for tuning in. We really
Yeah,
appreciate it,
thank
man.
you, Dave. We appreciate you for sure. All right. Let me go ahead and get another one up. So that's video two. Oh, let me remove that. All right. Um, like I said, you don't have to be a believer in the. Oh, let me turn that over. Thank you, Dave, for the
Yeah,
thumbs up. You know, there's going to be people that believe and people that don't believe, and it's okay. And that's what makes this, you know, a great place where we can all have our differences. But as long as we're respectful with each other and we don't have to believe, just have an open mind and respect, and we
Yeah, for
respect as
sure.
well. We show a lot of love to everybody, regardless of what people's beliefs are. But
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated by the colors, right? That's crazy to me. All right, so let me go on um, and show this video.
Right there.
Okay,
But
so this is the first video then. This is what I was talking about yesterday. I was trying to pull up. So play real quick. So if you guys could
okay,
see, there's a line going, it's like an X, a line going down and a line going sideways. So this is the first one. So it's kind of crazy because I'm sitting there like, oh damn, like we got it. So I'm sitting there trying to adjust, and it's kind of hard to adjust. It's like a big stick on a telescope, and everything's reversed from what you want to see. So I was trying to get used to it,
right,
and then look now there's a
yeah,
split. It looks like freaking Pac-Man.
it does, right? It looks like Pac-Man with the pretty colors.
Matter of fact, I've never
Um,
seen it. I've never seen that part of it looking like that in the video. Okay, so there I zoomed out. Rewind it a little bit.
okay.
So that's where this is where I zoomed out, so you guys kind of see a little bit more. Okay, then, no, that's fine. That's fine. So I zoomed out so you guys could see, what it looks like zoomed out, compared to whenever we zoom in. So it was the first time was definitely a shock to us. We're kind of tripping out. That's why we got to keep, muting these videos.
We definitely have to move the. If I don't, that would be so embarrassing. I wouldn't want y'all to hear that. Because I swear I'm a good person.
So there we
Just
go,
sometimes.
zoomed out. That's it zoomed out, and then boom, zoomed back in, and
Yeah.
then
So
you can see
he's
the lions.
yeah. So he's zooming out and in. I can't. Those colors are just so vivid, right?
And the reason for me zooming in and out is because I've seen some stars, where they look crazy because I was zoomed out too much, and then whenever I'll zoom in, it would just be, of course, a star, little circle, not
Hmm.
blinking or anything like that. So I was zooming in and out just to make sure that, you know, I was getting a good video, a good picture of this, that there is a hole in the middle and it's pulsating the way it's pulsating. So I mean, that's why I was kind of getting crazy on this first video.
Right.
What's his face?
Okay. That's another video. Look, look. And I mean, there's purple and teal and turquoise and blue and red and orange and yellow, green.
Man, it's so crazy.
Hmm.
And I was so excited. We got it, we got it.
Well, I knew it
Yeah.
wasn't. Looks like Alexa. Okay, so let me show you this. At Maria Net says, "Looks like Alexa floating in the sky."
What's up, Marie Navarrete?
Thank you so much for joining. Um, but
That's
that's
love for
that's
Michigan over there.
yeah, all the way from Michigan. All right. Well, then let's go on to the next one.
I'm gonna stop the stream.
Oh. Let me. If you hear me talking over the videos, it's because, like I said, we're seeing a lot of stuff on these videos.
So once again, shot in the backyard with the
Hmm.
Celestron telescope, Starsense Explorer DX, with the Wi-Fi
Yeah.
digital camera, telescope camera.
So Marie says, "There you go." Bo says, "What's up, Tony?" She
Bo,
got some fans on here.
what up, Bo? What's up, Mike?
All right. I got two more videos and then here we go. So let me pause that real quick. This is what I was talking about. If you can see the center, you see the center where it's got that dot. Do you
Yeah,
see it?
yeah, that's
And
it.
then the lines like a web, but like with the electrical charges, or I don't know how else to. explain that.
Dave
All right,
Dave
let's
asked, is it moving or are you moving the camera? Um,
both
well,
actually.
yeah, I think it
You
was
so
both.
it is moving,
So
but when
I
it's
had to keep
use
readjusting to its
yeah.
position.
So when he's adjusting and you see it shaking, it's us, it's him trying to adjust the telescope, the celestron, to keep up with it, to catch it.
And
Thank
this
you,
was
Bo,
like
for that
the
question.
this was only like the second week that we had it, so we hadn't really tested it so much. So I was
Yeah,
having issues, trying to coordinate, which way to turn it with the position that it was moving. So
right, because it's reversed. We see it reversed on the thing. Um, we're getting used to the Celestron, trying to look and adjust at the same time. But yeah, some of the shaking is because of the adjusting, and
yeah,
we
for
have
sure.
to adjust because it keeps moving out of frame. But I'm still fascinated by the
I know.
colors, though.
I was just thinking like it blows me away. I mean, how beautiful is
Yeah,
that? You
like
know,
I
and
want to catch those colors on canvas, but it never works out like that. As I tried this past week, and it was a fail. All right, we're gonna let that one go. I'll show you one more, and then hang in there with us, Dave. Thanks so much, Marie. Thanks so much. Hang in there because
man, the good
we
stuff is
didn't
at
just
the end.
capture. Yes, so just I
If you
promise
guys think
you,
if you guys think this is good, just we'll
and
give you a little hint. We
it's not
we
the
took a
it
look
doesn't deal with an
we,
orb.
we took a look at the moon.
Yeah, we took a
We
look at
took
the
a look at
moon.
the moon.
That's fascinating. Let me show this last one, and then Tony, you can get ready to pull up your photos, the screenshots from this
You on
video.
the
Let
camera?
me mute. I'm trying to talk over the language. Thank you, Dave, for the questions. I love it. Thank you so much for engaging with us. We really do appreciate that so much. All right, I think the this is the last video because the last video is we lost it. It was gone. It like we couldn't anymore with the telescope. It was over and done with. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate you. All right, I think that's
Okay,
where we
so
lost it. So
all right.
let me do this, and then we did do screenshots of these, so we can look at those screenshots. Okay.
Are you able to show those, or you want me to show those?
No, you'll have to show them.
Okay. Let me go ahead and screen share. So these are the screenshots.
All
All
right.
right. So let me go to Bam. All right. Can you see it?
No.
You can't see it.
Mm.
All right, hold
I think you have to minimize that and open your folder. Open your folder first, and then share the um, screen. All right.
on. You can see that.
Yep. Hang on. All right. And
All right.
so open your folder.
All right. So here we go with the first
Yeah.
one.
These are the screenshots that he we grabbed from that. Look at the colors. I'm
And
still
yeah, and like there's a split separation in the outer layer of it, and then if you look in the middle, a little bit to the right, it looks like there's like an object right there too, like it's a piece of the. I mean, I don't know if it's an orb or if it's a vessel or something, but clearly, there's something on it, and you can see the like the structure of it. It's three dimensional
yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
So
Um
we'll move on to this next one.
mhm.
I mean, look at that.
Look at the colors. I'm still with the colors. Yeah,
Look,
see in the
on the
center.
inside, it's not a circle. Look, one, two, three, four, five. It's
So I don't remember if somebody can check fact check this for me and then put it in there. But somebody in one of the videos that I shot and screenshot the photos, David, I hope you were here earlier when you saw my iPhone footage and the pictures that I took as I moved the video frame by frame and screenshot it. There's one that has like 5 or 6 points, but somebody said it looked like a what is I forget what it's called, but it's a like the chariots of God or something like that, and it's called different names, but that would be one of them. So I
Talking about like the
actually our boy
dodecahedron.
Parsi. I don't remember actually. Parsi was the one that shout out to Parsi, by the way, for his inspiration on me going out here and doing videos of
We
things that
love
I
you,
see in the
Parsi.
sky. Yeah, definitely
That's
have
our
so much love for you.
that's our good friend from Australia.
Yes, Parsi, Mac. Okay. So, anyways, we can move on, but I've got to look at that. So maybe I'll have that name for you on the next live. So forgive me. I don't retain information well like that. I should
You know,
take
so
notes.
so once again, you can see, that separation in the outer layer, and the three-dimensional shape. Again in this, and now with this one also, it kind of looks like there's like lines, or
Hmm.
coming from the top, tapering down to the middle where the hole's at.
Yeah.
I never really saw that before.
I know each time that I look at it, it's like I see something new that I didn't see previously because I'm just so fascinated by it. And, I can't say enough about the colors, just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, these are the good colors. I mean, look at this.
So zoom in and see that dot in the center. That dot stays there the whole time with it.
Let's see.
Thank you, Marie. Marie says super cool pics. Okay, well, hang in there, Marie. This feels so
Yeah.
weird saying Marie, but hang in there. Hang in
It,
there
it kind
towards
of
the
it, it
end.
kind of looks it kind of looks like the most delicious donut
Donut.
ever
It
made.
does.
Like if I
I'm
saw a
getting
donut
hungry.
like that with that color, I'd be like, yeah, I'm destroying that.
Actually, I think the best donuts that I've tasted, and I don't want to get like no hate comments, people, is Shipley's donuts, the glazed. Ooh, with my vanilla coffee right now. that's that's it. Just watching this and eating donuts and drinking my coffee. So
Let's see. Can you guys see that?
yeah. Oh, that's the
That
yeah. That's
yeah,
when.
that's
What is
that's the
that?
orb. That's another night, the same orb. I caught it flying over the house. So I'm like going from one end of the house to the other end, trying to record it. That's why it gets like really shaky. But
Hmm.
that's pretty much what it looks like from far away. Rather than zoomed in with the telescope. This shot from my phone.
Yeah.
But let me
There
go ahead
is
and get out of this.
I'm gonna work on this. I was having a hard time because it was a video I wanted to show y'all. It wasn't supported, and I was trying to find the code to convert it. So if you guys know a good tool to convert these MP3s to where I can show here, please let me know in the chat. But there was a video that I have on my cell phone that I caught on my cell phone of I don't know what it was. Now we have the flight tracker and we have the star thing on our
Starlink.
phone. So yeah, the sky view and something else, and
Yeah.
to check. But that video that I have that I want to show y'all guys next week. So it's gonna give me time to kind of figure out how to present it here. Maybe I can screen share it, but um, it was going so fast. I was having trouble keeping up, and it was going like zoom, zoom, zoom. I was like, whoa. So I'll pull that up for y'all for next week. So give me time to figure out how to convert it and do all that stuff. I'm not tech savvy here, so I'm trying. But I appreciate y'all
So
hanging in there with us.
so aside from this happening, we started having some paranormal stuff happening around the house. You
Yes.
know, if you guys have tuned in to the monthly broadcast, our very first episode was a whisper lady. So I tend to wake up to some crazy things happening. One of them being I was laying down couple weeks ago, and I kept envisioning um like the praying mantis beings, coming, but then it wasn't the mantis beings, it was the little alien grays, and I kept feeling like somebody was there, and I would see like big eyeballs, but like
Mhm.
real faded, like it was kind of hard to see them, but you could see them. And then I have a sliding door in my room, and I heard it go, and I just kept getting this feeling that they're there. And then other little things like our cameras keep going off. We have cameras all around the house. Our
Yeah.
cameras keep going off. That somebody's in the backyard. We're sitting down. We'll see a shadow of somebody walking across the
Mhm.
thing. I saw actual feet. I saw actual feet, and I
And then
jumped
this was
up.
during the day,
Yeah,
right?
this was during the day.
Yeah.
Our dog started going crazy. I jumped up. I looked in the
Mhm.
back. Nobody there. We checked the cameras. Nobody there. And I saw feet. Nobody's there. Cameras are going off. Dogs are barking. We're seeing stuff. Um, the sliding door slides open by itself. It's a heavy freaking
Yes.
door. Slides open by itself. Slides shut by itself. She'll be outside. It'll close and lock by
It
itself.
locks me out. Yeah. I
And
so
now go ahead.
going back to the dream that you had about the alien grays or the mantis beings, but they were actually alien grays. So I know that you had a dream about that. And what's crazy is that the night after, and I don't, for one thing about my dreams is I remember almost 99% of my dreams. I dream in color, I dream in black and white, I dream in the brown looking whole theme, and I always have a lot of vivid dreams. But the night that you had that dream, the night before, and this is probably like a month ago, so it's well after seeing all the orbs and all the weird things going on in the sky that we're catching, right? And I remember this dream was so vivid, and it was the first time that I actually felt scared. uh, and I remember, so where we live at behind our yard, there's a daycare, and on the side of that is kind of an open field. There's like one business, and that's far off into the corner. And my dream was so vivid, it felt so real, that my dogs were barking, and I go outside into the backyard, and it's nighttime, and I see what I think is a small child. Um, Although I couldn't really tell the definition if it was a child or not, I just know it was small, right? Probably about 3 feet tall. And I said, "You're not allowed here." And it's he's trying to find his way out, and the helicopters come. Okay, so they land in that field, and I'm summoned to them. And just as I was going to the men in black in that helicopter, Tony wakes me up. Now, in real life, we've had helicopters going around our home shooting their lights down in our yard. And why are they doing this? Because it's happened multiple times to
Because
us already.
because we were exposing some stuff. And shout out to
you
Stevie
know
D. Kelly.
yes, Stephen D. Kelly, hashtag occupy the Getty. But
Yeah,
and
occupy
that's
the
a whole
Getty.
nother story.
Yeah,
But
save the children.
I'm not one to get scared. I love sleeping in the dark, but I, lately these things going around in this house that I feel like, for the first time, I felt scared. So my daughter lives here, and so does her husband, and you know they were gone, and Tony was gone to school, and I work from home, so I was home during the day, and we've been here for a while now, so I've never had this problem, but I heard somebody in the house. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe my son in law is home. And I go to the door, and I'm like listening to see if he's there, because I always know when he's home, right? He's playing his game, right? And I can hear, and he wasn't home. So I was kind of freaked out. Like, okay, when you get the sense that somebody's watching you, or somebody's here, that's exactly how I felt. And I haven't felt like that at all. And what's weird is that the dogs, I always pay attention to the dogs because they say, pay attention to your dogs. And our one of our dogs will sit on the couch and he's looking out the window and he starts growling. He's never done that until recently. Um, and that's, I think, when you saw the feet happening. But we were sitting there
Yeah,
watching TV, and so we have the sliding door in our living room and the sliding door in our bedroom. And in our living room, we have our TV up on the, up on the
with the
chimney,
yeah, the chimney, whatever.
right? So we can see in our couch, we sit behind the sliding glass door with the curtains, so you can see the shadow of the trees when they're moving, right? And we were sitting there, and I looked at him and I said, "Did I leave a dog out? I thought I had left one of the dogs out because you see it running." And he's like, I'm like, "No, all the dogs are here." So we're, three dogs are all here. Our camera keeps going off, and our camera is facing the sliding door. There's nothing there. We're not capturing it. Yet I'm getting locked out of my own house. Um, we're very cautious to making sure the latch and everything. Like, that never happened in this house until recently. So all these crazy things are going on. He he called me one day and says, "Hey, did you leave?" And I said, "No, I'm in the bedroom working." Why? It was because the front door opened and shut. Remember that?
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy stuff is happening. So
So in the spirit of Halloween, which is coming upon us, my
I love
mother sent
Halloween.
me some and also in remembrance of 9/11, my
Hmm.
mother sent me some pictures that she took herself, and we're gonna show you guys. And she wrote me, honoring Michigan law enforcement and firefighters who lost their lives in the line of duty. Source: Michigan Fallen Heroes Memorial. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys
Yeah.
the videos. She has the clearest orb that I've ever seen,
Yeah. Now
and
let's just
and
clarify: the spiritual orbs are different from
yeah,
the
from
orbs, the other
the other
orbs.
orbs that we're seeing.
Yeah,
You know,
it's two
this
different
is
things.
these are spiritual orbs. So
Hmm.
let me go ahead and pull these up.
So Marie has a comment for us. Sage the house. Also cast a protective spell of white light before and after these feelings. Yes, I've been told that we need to sage the house. And while you're doing that, before that,
Can you
my
see that?
yeah. Let me.
All right, so you can see my files. Oh wait, okay. So this is the first picture. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess it's the memorial, the flag, and then you look up, boom, you see it up
Hmm.
top on the right side of the eagle. God bless America.
Yes. And the sky is clear. I don't see no clouds back there.
I don't see no
Um,
stars, no nothing.
right. So it's pretty clear. It doesn't look
Nothing.
like
Yeah,
Swillette.
nothing for like a reflection to shoot off of that.
That's so pretty.
And what she told me, she said that the orb was dancing for her. So
So
here's a close up of it.
I see that. And that's a pretty
Perfect
big orb.
circle, obviously with something in the middle. All right, let's jump to the next one. And as you can see, it goes lower.
Hmm.
It almost looks, man. Okay, so it almost looks like there's a face, like you see the in the middle, the
Yeah,
dark bright spot. It almost looks like a nose and two eyes. Do you see that?
I see it.
What? That's crazy.
Okay, so Dave has a comment. Don't close it. Was just about to say that. Do you think the orbs are related to everything else going on in your house in a spiritual way? So let me answer that real quick, Dave. Um, Anything that I can't explain, I get, when it comes to paranormal stuff like that, I'm a little, bugged by it, right? Because I don't understand it, and that's why. But with that being said, my oldest daughter is very sensitive to these things. um I have another daughter who's extremely sensitive to certain things as far as you know paranormal in the house. But when my oldest daughter did come here, um, when she comes in, she immediately says, "Oh, I feel like my chest hurts," right? Because she felt like a presence in a certain spot in the house, and so I don't know what happened here. I try to find stuff on here, and I didn't find anything, and I know they're supposed to disclose that, but I believe like the spiritual orbs are, of the loved ones of our loved ones that are here. I do believe that it is a spiritual thing. It just when the dogs start growling and I get locked out of my home, that's not nice. So I don't feel that that's friendly, and I think it's something different. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope that that answers your question, Dave. If you need more clarification, just ask. Thank you so much, Dave, for also engaging with us and asking those questions. I appreciate you. Both Tony and I do.
And with that being
So
said, let's go ahead and push forward to the main event. So
I
we took a
asked
little
a
trip
very
down
stupid
yonder.
and I asked a very stupid question. Okay, but let me yeah, Daniel, let me go ahead and pull up this video. I asked a very there's no dumb questions.
Okay,
I feel
so
like it was dumb, but
with these videos that we're about to show, this was shot, of course, with the Celestron telescope and the
let me
Wi-Fi
pause that.
telescope camera, model number SVEP01. So
So
this is our footage, just so everybody knows. We shot this and recorded this.
yes, so first of all, can we see all those craters in this moon? This is what I'm excited about. And I did ask a crazy question when I saw this. Okay, but this is video number 5. This was shot also September the 8th. So at 26 seconds, it comes in really fast. Thank you, Dave. Dave says, wow, that's good. The video. So if my voice is getting louder, it's because I'm getting excited. Okay, but
You guys about to see some.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you video number 5. It happens so quick. I need you all to focus. Like, okay, so this is a half moon. So where the dark is to the left. So look in the center from the bottom. So it's going to happen around the 25-second mark, and it goes super fast, and it goes vertical. Okay. I'm holding my breath. That happens so fast.
It already happened.
Oh no. That happens so fast.
I didn't even see it.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. This isn't the only video footage we have that is going to be so much better. Okay. I'm showing you this one because it's leading up to the main event. There it goes. Oh gosh. It goes so fast. Right at 20. Let me go back to 24 seconds, but right at 25. And I can't pause it fast enough. Let me go back. I'm going to pause it. Right. Oh God. That happens so fast. Let me go on and show the next one because that one goes so fast. If you guys are not watching it. So I did try to put it into CapCut and try to so I can cut the snippet and do slow motion. And I have it really good on my thing, but I couldn't upload it on here for whatever reason. So let me present to you video number 8. So video 8. Oh no, I'm sorry. This was shot September 11th.
And the reason we started looking at the
Sorry.
moon is because before we got the camera, I was looking at the moon and I started seeing objects flying across the moon, um, circle shapes, triangle shapes, and I was like, dude, we need to get a camera.
So video number 8. It's going to come from the left center and it's going to go across vertical. And it happens about the 18th, 19th second mark. So I'm going to try to pause it so that you can see. So let's keep an eye out in the center left.
Can you fast forward it or no?
I could, but I don't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Okay. That's us moving it because we're trying to adjust. Stop. Because of the movement, I don't know if anybody can catch it, but it's there. So let me back it up because I see it. What I'm trying to do is stop it in that dark spot right there. Stop. So if you look at the moon from the left, there's a dark patch, and then there's another big patch in the center, and then uh, there's another big patch. So it's three patches, three dark spots, right? That's diagonal on the moon. So where it's at right now, it's on the second patch. Let me rewind it a little bit. Okay, there it is. Now look at the first dark patch on that moon. You see that dark shadow? Tony, can you see
Is
that?
it playing?
No, I have it paused because there's a dark patch right there that
Yeah,
flew in.
yeah, that's it.
You see it? And
Yep.
it's going to go into the second patch and then it's going to go off to the center. Okay, there it goes. And that went out. I wish that I can. Okay, let me get the next video up for you guys.
I mean, for
So,
some reason, the videos are coming out pixelated now.
oh really?
Yeah, like on my end, like I can't see nothing. Like I see the moon, but I don't see the objects. Like, what we have recorded. Try the next one.
Okay. So let me go to video number 9. Okay, let me pause that. So video number
Okay,
9,
that one looks better.
video number 9. This one comes in at about 15 second. If you keep your eye towards the left of your screen up on top, it comes in this way and then it backs up and goes up. So it does a sideways beat like this.
It does a reverse 45-degree angle and shoots
No,
up.
it just right. It just goes like this, and then it goes like that. So it
Yeah,
does like a V shape. Okay, so at the 19-second mark.
yeah. So I think this one we should be able to see pretty good.
Mm-hmm. We're at 12 seconds. 14. There it goes.
There it
Y'all
is.
see
Yep.
that? Yeah. There it goes,
And then
and
it
then it
goes
zooms and it
shoots back
goes
up.
V like a V shape. Now let me rewind that again so that now that y'all see what you're looking at. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There it goes. You see how I did that?
I can't even see it. The videos are pixelated now. Let me find out they're watching
All
this
right.
right now.
So just so y'all know, we tested this earlier, and it was fine. There was nothing pixelated about the videos, but I do have to say that I was every
Real
time I
quick,
kept up. Mm-hmm.
what video was that? Let me try to
That
pull it.
was yeah. Pull it up, but it's video
Yeah,
number
let me
9, so it should be labeled
video
because
number
I
9.
saved it on your thing.
All right. Let me pull it up on my end.
Yeah, if you can share the screen, that'd be good. Now, that was video 9.
All right, video 9. All right, can you see it?
All right, hold on. Is that you showing it?
Yeah. All right, at what mark?
Is this video 9 at the let's go for the 15 second mark?
Can you see my mouse?
No.
Oh yeah, that one's way better. So look on the left side of the video in the middle, and you're gonna see it fly in,
There it
and then
goes.
it's gonna reverse track, go straight up.
All right, Dave's seeing nothing on all the videos either. All right, can you go back and present number 8?
All right, hold on. Let's see that one more time. Boom, boom. Dave, if you look at the top left, or replay it again, like kind of in the middle, the left, you can see it
There
shoot
it
to the right,
goes.
and then shoot up. Are you guys seeing this?
I saw it on my end.
All right. So what video next?
Let's go for video number 9.
Video
That
number
was 8 that you
9.
showed?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think that was number 9. Oh, let's try it. Let's try 9.
All right. Number 9's at 15 seconds. That's the one that looks like a V shape. The one that does the V shape deal. There it goes.
That shit's away. Okay, so then we'll do 8.
It shoots away. Yeah, do 8. Now, let's let 8 play all the way. That moon looks so good.
Yeah, I know. So where's this one coming in at?
So 8 is going to be left center vertical. Oh, okay. This one is the one. Okay, if y'all can't see this
Okay,
one,
there it is.
it's gone, but
It,
let it play because at the 25 mark, 26-second mark, it's going to come back out, go up and do a loop and then come out. Okay. So this one, so the next one is going to come out on the right
oh
side.
yeah,
There
there it
goes
is.
bottom and it
Boom,
goes up. And
and then
now
shoots back to the
I
right.
paused it. Now it does a loop and now it goes to the right from the
I know
top.
y'all saw that one. I know you guys saw
Dave,
that one.
if you can confirm, Dave, if you saw that one, we're gonna play it back to the 25-second mark.
Or Marie, if you could
Let's let's go to 22. Now, keep your eye towards the right side of your screen a bit lower because it's going to come across. It's going to go straight up and it's going to do like a circle and then leave back out.
so first it's gonna shoot
Okay.
across the middle. Pay attention to the middle.
No, no, I didn't rewind it all the
Oh,
way
that's
that
it.
back.
Okay. Zoom.
Oh, see, it now it started showing pixelated.
Let's play it one more time.
I think we'll go ahead and like do the videos and post them on our YouTube
Yeah,
if you want to do that because they're looking pixelated for me now, and it looked clear a little while ago. It's kind of clearing up now.
there it
All right,
goes.
so I asked a question. I'm gonna tell you what I asked. It looks like a bird. Is this a bird?
And then I see it that close to the moon.
I said that. I really did say that.
All right, so that was what 8.
Yeah, that was 8.
So let's do which one's next?
Do 10. 10 comes in
10.
very quickly at 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Yeah,
All right.
3 seconds into this video. And that's going to come from the lower left side. There
Oh
it goes
yeah.
across. You saw that? Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna replay it.
Yeah, replay replay it. Replay it. I think we lost Dave.
Boom.
I'm so I like video 8. Can we play 8 again? Because 8 it does get a little wonky when you're doing trying to adjust it because you have to be able to see it quick going through the center. But then at the 25-second mark, when we actually see it come from the right side and then go up, straight up, and does a circle and then goes out. That's
And we are gonna be
crazy.
trying to get more videos. These videos we'll try to clear them up some HD, and we'll post them on the X and
Yeah.
YouTube and all that good stuff so you guys can see them. But we wanted to present it here first, live. We haven't messed with nothing. We're literally just showing you guys raw footage that we
We're
caught. So
amateurs. Like we're learning. At least I'm an amateur at it. All right. Let's play number 8 again, because number 8 has two. The one at 16 seconds, but the camera starts moving, or the telescope starts moving like that, so you can barely see it. Now, if it were my end, you can see it clearly. But at the 25-second mark is really what I want y'all to see. I did ask, is that a bird? It looks like a bird.
that one shot straight across the middle, from the left to the right,
Yeah.
and then it comes back from the right to the left and starts doing all this crazy stuff.
I wish we can use,
He
like, there it goes, bam, and does a circle right there and then comes back out up the
shoots
top.
out.
That's crazy. Yeah, we'll definitely try to clear up these videos and post them to our like our platforms so that you guys can look at them better.
Is that all the
Uh,
videos?
yeah, that was all the videos. We played all of them. So we
All right,
played.
guys. Well, there it is. That's our very first episode of the Supernatural Spotlight, brought to you by the Melted Broadcast. Like I said, every week we're gonna try to record as much evidence as we can, and this is all raw footage. We're not gonna release it
Yes.
prior to the actual showing. Like today, we didn't release none of the pictures, none of the videos. Nothing. This is all right now for the first time, and we're gonna start doing that. Matter of fact, after we get off right now here, we're probably gonna go outside and test out this new night vision and try to start getting stuff wrapped up for the next episode. Possibly,
Yes.
like I said, not next weekend. It might be on a
Ancient
Sunday,
aliens.
yeah, rather than Saturday, because Ancient Aliens live on Saturday, Houston. We get there.
Yes.
It's gonna be very very cool and very fun.
Yeah, and if you guys, if there is anything out there that yeah, Dave, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I know you couldn't see the video from the UK. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for showing us so much love. Dave is from the UK. Can we get a what? Thank you, Dave. We really appreciate UK just popping in here. That's yes, we love that. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Again, you don't have to be a believer. Just have an open mind. Some people are experiencers and experiencing real things happening to them, and we're one of them. um, I'm okay, and I know Tony's okay with, if you are or you're not a believer. We respect everybody's opinion, and that's all we ask in return, is for the same respect and love, that we show everybody else. So Dave, especially
Yeah,
Dave from the UK, thank you so much for coming on here and asking questions, and we hope that you tune in next time. Again, we're on Saturday, we're not going to do a live because we are going to go see Ancient Aliens.
but
um
possibly Friday night, if not, maybe Sunday, maybe in the afternoon sometime.
yes.
But again, we're doing this for, like, even for the non-believers. Like, they're like, oh, I've never seen anything, or this and that. Well, hey, we're showing you guys stuff. We're trying to show you what's really out
Yeah.
there, and to open your mind. um just we need disclosure, and other people to come forward and push this topic, that this stuff is really happening, and get rid of that
Right.
stigma.
Yeah, because I always say, Parsi Mac, our good friend of ours, says it the best. He's from UK, so shout out again to Mac. We love you so much.
Oh,
Um,
and also,
but
shout out to Rafael Lugo, skits the
yes,
PLK, man. Miss you, brother.
and yeah, and Christian also. But I wanted to say what Parsi says is that and I am so in agreement with what he says, is that we are the disclosure, because we're not going to get that from the higher ups. It's just, we don't see that happening. They just keep covering, covering, covering. So we are the disclosure. So the most important thing I've learned from Christian and Mac is document, 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 document. So documentation. Um, but thank you all so much again for joining the live. We really appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to follow Tony Mars on the X at the Melted Broadcast, and you can follow me, Mary Bly, the Unhinged, a Mary Bly show on the X as well, and on YouTube. We're both on YouTube.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. And from the
Is
Melted
stay
Broadcast, don't
safe,
forget, stay
stay
melty.
melted.
People say that I'm one of the greats, I'm the one that you left to hate. Shake 'em up like a quake, pop your feelings and turn and dispose them like haters out there away. I'm forever blessed, ever blessed. Spirit is holy, controlling me. I ain't got to coordinate. I just sit back and buckle my bills and I'm ready to blaze the stars of my destination.
Melted broadcast.
Melted broadcast.